I repeat, because the thing is like, now it's one-on-one, learning who you are, but how do you bring yourself over? Because a part of identity is a public image. And at this point, I have two identities basically. You know, I'm Elise outside and to most people in real life. But online, I'm Preggo Elise, you know, the pregnant Vtuber trans girl. And that sort of stuff. I know that like maybe, you know, I know that maybe not everything has to be told, but like I do like have a passion for content creation. And I do love doing this. I didn't even set an HP mark erop. I was talking, I was looking at my second screen, and that thing fires, the HP bar's gone. But yeah, I do. You know, I was just checking how my team was and that sort of stuff, you know, with the thing of like setting up. But I thought you had to do the gym, like the lake thing first, not the gym first. Huh. Yeah, and welcome back to a new Shining Pearl Electric type monologue episode, where we go through the game through an electric type monologue, basically, and that sort of stuff. Can I defeat, you know, Shining Pearl with the only electric types available to me in the post game, which are indeed Pikachu, Electivire, Luxio, Magnemite, and Pachirisu. Because there are more electric types, but you only can get them after the post game. And originally, if you want to do this yourself, I highly recommend doing this on Brilliant Diamond, because like Shining Pearl doesn't have in the underground Electrokit and Electabuzz and that sort of stuff. No, that's a Shining Brilliant Diamond exclusive. That's the reason why all these people do it on Brilliant Diamond. And such a stuff. So yeah, if you want to know the rules of this challenge, they will be linked at the top of the video description down below, and that sort of stuff. If you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, I highly recommend you do. Because otherwise you don't know where we're coming from, otherwise, you know, I think at this point they've got those Pokemon Shining Pearl from in and out, and that sort of stuff, especially since the Gen 4 remake. But yeah, last time we arrived at Snow Point City, you know, the top of like Shining Pearl, basically. And I told last time that two things will be on the channel today, or part of the thing today, which will be the Acuity Lakefront and the gym in this thing. And I think I'm gonna start with the gym, and I don't think I need to be leveling. And I even forgot the level caps. This is the reason why I'm not good at the gym. This is not the reason why I'm good at this gym, at nuzelocks. I don't do any checking at all. Do you need? Oh, you need to. You need to do? Wait, am I stuck now? Oh. So yeah, welcome back. And you need to clear out all those snowballs? I don't think you need to do it, right? You even can clear out all the snowballs at least. I need them. So yeah, we're going to do the 7th gym today, which is the ice type gym leader candidates and that sort of stuff. If I get through the puzzle. One day. Oh. Then I need to get to like. I need none of these trainers like attacking me. I need to be one up. I think I need to get to the other side. Yeah, but now how do I get... Do I need to break this one too, goddammit? Ah. Do I need like more momentum for that one? I think I do. But I have enough momentum now. I think I do. I need to get to that side, which means... How do I get to that one again? Oh, okay, that's not the way. Up we go! That's not that way, because that's blocked. I somehow need to get through, like, through this way. Wait. Okay, now I should be able to get through from the beginning. And I think the trainers can see it because it's hard to say, you know, when you climb it out, to be like, hey you, stop there! Hey, I saw you, get... Where you going? It was like, I can't really stop. I'm the battalion tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon fashion romance, I'm about to focus. You know what I mean? Get ready to lose. As a steel type and an electric type, then those fire move. I feel really sure the first one was a Medicham, right? Over. Probably set up the snow. I should probably have led with Electivire. I should probably have led with Electivire now that I think about it. Yeah, the funny thing is, I have like today, I'm wearing like my green shirt and that sort of stuff. With like a yellow below tank top, and I got to my volunteer work because it's Thursday, and normally on Thursday I do volunteer work at the library and that sort of stuff. And I got there, and like, you know, after a bit I was like getting coffee. Oh, that's dick. Uh-oh. I think it was to eat a dick, I think. Oh, wait. Don't be in one hit. It's quite effective, I know. Ooh, oh, he's dead next turn. I appreciate that, like. He toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. You'd be like looking at the weather. Ah. Please be quicker. Oh, claws. Hey. I probably should have used like low sweep. That would be quite effective, but doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, here, Medicham. The only non-ice type on the team. But yeah, I have like my green shirt and a yellow tank top. Below that. And the yellow tank top actually, you know, colors really well with my skin for some reason. So from far away, since the shirt isn't really like, the shirt doesn't really reach until, you know, my halfway through anymore since I watched it, basically. And because of that, like my tank top is showing, but like from far away apparently it looks like really like my skin if I like walk with a bare belly. Now I do that from time to time, but like not at like usually at home and such stuff. But not like at work, you know, at volunteer work. And my colleague at a point said, Elise, are you just having the bare belly with this weather? You know, it's cold. And I was like, bare belly, huh? And she looked at my tank top and was like, oh, now I see it. Discharge. No. This there will not be a problem. What's the last ship again? That was Thunder. It was my monotype. But yeah, basically because I have a green shirt and that sort of stuff with that yellow tank top, my colleagues thought I had like a bare belly showing, and I was like, oh, well, no. The thing is, like, usually women and that sort of stuff have bare bellies. You know how some women wear crop tops that really show their belly for a good bit and that sort of stuff. Now, you know, I could do that too, but I've never been a fan of that. Maybe it's because a bit of confidence and that sort of stuff. But I barely wear like crop tops or, you know, shirts that are barely reaching, you know, my halfway through, so that my belly or, you know, my halfway rib is like my belly is showing basically. And maybe it's a bit of confidence, but I don't know. Also, I'm always wearing a tank top below this. That's become my style, you know, pants, shirt, tank top, sometimes a jacket and that sort of stuff, but sometimes. But hold on, let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, avalanche. Cannot learn, cannot learn, cannot learn, cannot learn. Not learn, cannot learn, cannot learn. Do I have to go up here again? No. Let me through? Ah. Let me through. Huh. Yeah, basically because of that people thought I had a bare body, but no. I get away with this, Team Galactic. You finished already? Pokemon aren't bad, but your life will be weak. Honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake, become the Pokemon champion, dream on, little kid. But it's so cold, let's get back to Velstone HQ. Oh, I don't know, you met in Eternal City. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's why you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Become whining about poor Pokemon or other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Velstone. You know, don't come at all directly to where we are, like in Velstone HQ, you know, that big blue building that's standing over top of the city. You know, totally there, don't come there. And that's what, don't waste our time. No, you're 10-year-old. Yeah, that's right, I can do many things against Team Galactic. A Pokemon called Uxie, it was suffering. I'm going to get tough. It's not about winning or losing, it's not good enough, I have to be stronger. I forgot this was like... Yeah, I forgot this was like 2 seconds of typing. I forgot it was like 2 seconds of this. I have like a can move, by the way, now that I think about it. Yeah, I can buy a can move and see if it like was placed by everyone, but... Or the Electric gym later, because I think Ground is the only one that like is super effective on Electric from the top of my head. It's a building. And there's our little houses. But yeah, and that's like the funny thing of the day. Because like, I usually don't wear tank tops and that sort of stuff. Yeah, would you look at those antennae? I don't know why, but they seem mighty impressive antennae. It's you! I bet you don't remember, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefri away. Father called the quiz and went back to his hometown. I don't any storage key. Oh yeah, do you need... Hold on, I need to sneeze. I don't think I need to sneeze. Do I need to go into the storage again? I forgot if you had to do that. I think you have to get into the storage, right? But yeah, that's my day for today. Like... Oh yeah, also the funny thing is, like, the thing is also, like, I told you about the day thing that I'm going to, you know, the day thing where, like, I get to learn myself and hard skills for work. Well, I'm supposed to go there. I've been, like, on a journey, or I joined, like, for an afternoon, and it was really, really fun, and I've thought, you know, if I, you know, have to learn soft skills, nor hard skills, nor one of the two, then, and such stuff. But like, I was sitting there and a thing popped up in my mind, since I have to take my own laptop, and you know that I have like my you know my Twitch profile photo, you know, the one with like Rashi and me, well, pregnant and that sort of stuff, but now I have that as background. And the thing is, I really want to keep that as a background since it's my personal PC, and I have to take my laptop there. Because it's easier and you keep your work and that sort of stuff, you know? But I like am still worried what people will say. You know, they see like, you know, a pregnant Vtuber or a pregnant woman in my background and be like, hey Elise, who's that, you know? And that sort of stuff. My background does include Preggo Elise, so they might be thinking it's me. Such stuff. But I am already here sitting, you know, thinking about what happens, or was there a thunderbolt? No, you're a physical attacker. Oh. But basically, I'm here already thinking, you know, what if people look at my background to find me weird? Because I am a weirdo, maybe, but I am, you know, me, weirdo, and that sort of stuff. But, like, yeah, I don't really want to change my background because it's me and that sort of stuff. But, like, on the other hand, I do have, like, my Windows lock screen that is, like, pictures of me when I was pregnant. And I really adore these pictures, but as I think I have to change those. I haven't gotten a promotion yet, sad. And such stuff. I will change those because I think those are a bit old to think, but like that, like, you know, the background picture is like a picture of me and my girlfriend. And I'm already here, you know, tinkering about, you know, the fact what they will say, and, you know, already letting my thoughts in. And I went to therapy, and I'm doing ACT therapy, which is basically, you know, acceptance, you know, going on with your thoughts, accepting for who you are, accepting, basically in gents of like accepting who you are, you know, getting rid of those negative emotions, and accept yourself who you are, you want to be, or who you are, basically, you know. And I I got to my therapist and I wanted to ask her. That was not doing much, right? No. And I wanted to ask her for a bit of advice because I'm really strict. Because the thing is, I barely if people know, then I'm more open to tell about it. Like if I don't know about somebody and I will tell about them, I barely do tell people I'm a content creator, and that's primarily because of like, you know, that thing down there. Such stuff. I did tell my therapist about my pregnancy and that sort of stuff because I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's me. Like, I think if I'm gonna like learn who I am and accept who I am, then I need to tell the whole story and not keep things back. But like, so she does know about my pregnancy and that sort of stuff. I should not hit, right? Was Dark not immune to psychic? Or is it because I'm... Oh wait, I'm not Dark. I'm only electric type. Luxio's only electric type. So Jesus, Elise. Yeah, Dark is immune to psychic, but I'm not Dark. But I told her about, you know, this, what I'm just told, and that I'm like really thinking about what other people say about me, and she was like, Elise, you should go to practice with this, like diffusing your negative thoughts, because you're already stressing. You know, you're stressing and being nervous about something that is not gonna happen and maybe never doesn't happen again. You should diffuse the negative thoughts. And I was like, yeah, you have a point, it's not gonna happen. And, you know, maybe people don't say anything about it because maybe they look at it and be like, oh, you know, it's an anime picture, how cute, you know, two girls being a starting family. You know, the funniest comments, I think, you know what the funniest is, I think she said, you know, aren't IT people normally have like weird backgrounds? And I was like, yeah. But like after she said of like how do you call it? After she said of like, Elise, you're already like thinking and like stressing and being like nervous about something that might not gonna happen. I was like, yeah, you have a point. You know, you have a point. Like, you have a point. And that made me realize something, like... And she told, like, Elise, you can tell people you're a content creator, but you don't have to go in detail, huh? And even if they ask questions more, you can say, no, you know, I'm a variety gamer, and nothing more. You don't have to tell that you're a Vtuber, a pregnant Vtuber, you're called of fertility, and that sort of stuff. But... And when I thought that, I was like, yeah, she has a point. You know? She has a point. What does the other one go to? And yeah, that's what my Tuesday, mostly about my therapy stuff, and I adore her that she like doesn't mind about my pregnancy things and my wishes, and my pregnancy wish and that sort of stuff. But it's called. Can a Pokemon learn that line? No. So she adores it, but like, I think also because I talked too much about, you know, the big belly and pregnancy and that sort of stuff, she's like, Elise, stay within reality, yeah, that's a good thing, yeah. And she also agrees, like, now that I go to the dating, it's high likely to start maybe looking a bit more into like group stuff instead of one-on-one and accepting who you are. Because I told her that like there at that like dating, like I told her to the dating of like, you know, I'm getting there and you know group stuff, and they also said he could help with like stuff like act. But I have to give permission and she doesn't mind because like my therapy now is more focused on one-on-one of like who am I, you know, and what do I want to be and such stuff, and which are my dreams. You know what I mean? But now that I've learned to accept myself, even if it's a weird side effect, And, you know, now that I've learned to accept myself for who I am, there's always that question indeed of like, how do you talk to other people without going into too much detail? Like, how do you bring it over? Like that's the reason I also want to bring it into therapy, because the thing is like, now it's one-on-one learning who you are, but how do you bring yourself over? Because a part of identity is a public image. And at this point, I have two identities basically. You know, I'm Elise outside and to most people in real life. But online, I'm Preggo Elise, you know, the pregnant Vtuber trans girl. And that sort of stuff. I know that like maybe, you know, I know that maybe not everything has to be told, but like I do like have a passion for content creation. And I do love doing this. I didn't even set het HP mark erop. I was talking, I was looking at my second screen, and that thing fires, did the HP bars come? But yeah, I do have a passion for this, and I do love this, but now I don't I do tell people of like, you know, I'm only gaming mostly. Like I do gaming mostly, well I do this also, and I want to tell people about it, but like, now you come back to like that worrying sign of like, you know, be like, okay, what if a person thinks this about me, what if a person thinks that about me? And I'm stressing. You know, I'm stressing and worrying about something that might never gonna happen. And as my therapist said, you don't have to go into too much detail. You can say you're a content creator and a variety content creator who primarily focus on projective and horror games. And that's it. I don't have to tell more. I don't have to tell I'm a Vtuber. I don't have to tell that I'm Preggo Elise. I don't have to tell, you know, that I'm a pregnant Vtuber and that sort of stuff, if you know what I mean. I don't have to tell all that. And I do think about it, it's like way more easier to do. Yeah, like if you say it like this, yeah, it's easy, but like, that's the same thing about the other stuff I go for therapy. To like focus less on what others think about me and focus more on what I think of myself and what I want to be. But like that's easy said, but you know, it's easy said, but you know, bring it in reality. Like a plan sounds beautiful on paper, but you know, make it force, make it work. You know, and that sort of stuff. So even if it sounds beautiful on paper, bring it in reality. Oh, now I can like... Oh, now I at least can have a heal if I need to from the basement. Yeah. And that's primarily the reason I go to therapy, for who am I, and to like get my own image, you know, my own public image, instead of like focusing on what others think of me and what others say that I am. And such stuff, so... So yeah, but yeah, it's been a fateful week. And the funny thing is, like, at volunteer work, I had nobody today. Like, in the last 2 weeks ago, I was really busy. It was like really busy, and like a lot of people that you go from one person to the other, and I even had to send someone home because it was too busy, basically. But but I was like done with the other one, I got to the next one, done with that one, go to the next one. While I was helping that person, I was helping also, and they were like trying something out, I was like helping this next one. So yeah, and that was 6 people. Now I had 2 people. Last week I had 2 people, which was fairly calm and chill. But I smell an intruder. I smell a dumb grunt. But yeah. And now I had nobody, so it was like a fun, you know, chill, talking day. I thought they were higher level here. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm a bit overleveled and said stuff that like I would overlevel a bit, but not too crazy. But yeah, it's not like in the Ghost monologue that I have like 20 Pokemon to use and that sort of stuff. No, I have 5. This is all the 5 that I have. If I have the retry battles, I have the retry battles. Oh wait, this is not the correct way? Dazzling Gleam. Why do we even like check DMs? Why do we even check DMs? Because like none of the Pokemon can learn. Yeah, that's my week been, basically. Mostly therapy and that sort of stuff. But this was not the correct way. Let me go heal. And then search for the correct way, because I think that's a good thing to do. And yeah, it's been maybe, you know, a more chiller week because Monday it's been like, you know, chilling and being bumped up. But Tuesday was like, you know, therapy and that sort of stuff, and Wednesday was also a chill day. Now I'm here recording on Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the gym would take longer, and I thought there was more to do at Lake Audacity. So. And I didn't promise to do anything last time off screen, so. That's at least one. Can I buy PP ups? Where's the Pokemon? Pokemon knows the depart. Oh wait, the city has the department store, right? Jar of full incense. Oh. Is it because like there's a department store here that I was like, no? I think it is. I think it is. Well, back we go inside. I want to look if we could like get the PP up. So that we don't have to like really go back and heal every time. But just, you know, do PP up, heal up. And that sort of stuff outside of battle. Where did that one come out? Here. I have to go down because I have up is also like. Yeah, because like. The other one goes to an item. That one goes to an item but doesn't go up, right? Or was I stupid? Let me check. Now we need. Very unexpected sneeze came up. So... so if it's not this way, then I have to go up, guys. Because this way leads down again to the lab, to the warehouse, and then the warehouse is the key that you need to open the door upstairs. So did I miss a teleporter on upstairs here? Or I just missed... Huh? What's the point of coming in here? Besides the item that there was in. Okay. Am I stupid? Item also Team Galactic beyond the world space will become Team Galactic. Am I stupid? Oh wait. Is it that? Oh no, wait, that's the guy where the scientist is. Do you have to go back to the main entrance and go through there? Now that you have the key, you know? Because, like, there's no way to continue here further. If you know what I mean? So now with the key, I should be able to get further into the Galactic main HQ. Right. I can be smart, and I know it's a kid's game, but shut up. Yeah. See, I can be smart. And a lot of grunts. A lot of grunts. Hey, if I had to do some leveling, I guess this will be in the place. A lucky ball is becoming more and more lucky. Why does Electivire get so much XP and the other one's not? Like... No, the game is actively forcing to try enemies stop using Electivire, sorry about. I think it was like, with 2 batches it was level 10, with 4 it was level 30, with like 6 was level 50. Was it like, no, with 8 was like all... Thanks, right? I know with 2 it was not above level 10 traded Pokemon, and it goes up to 20 per batch. 2 batches. So for level 4 it was like 4 batches of level 30, and for 6 batches it will be level 50. Now and then as you get 10, 30, 50, 70. I think it was by 8 was like all levels. By the surrounding amazing view. Magnemite, we're in an office building. I get back cruise vibes here. You know, Electivire gets more XP than Pikachu. So, you know what this is busy, you know, let me open up my tablet. I have a tablet for a reason. Let me open a tablet for my reason. I mean, we have to scour through this building anyway and defeat all the grunts that we see here before we can go to Gym 8. I wonder if there is... Oh. I thought you were just a random NPC. Boing boing? Let me look this up. I'm pretty sure it was level 50, right? Which means I should, if I want to use it in level like 8 gym, I probably should stop using it. Again for XP. Alex should put wel pikken around this wall. Oh. And there are multiple teleporters here. Obedience. Oh. Pokemon. De 1 badges allow Pokemon to level 10. 2 to 3 badges. No, het was... Oh, it wasn't right. Ten and below for no badges, 30 and below for 2 badges, 50 and below for 4 badges, 70 and below for 6 badges, all levels on 8. Ah, so it's 70 and below. Oh, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about anything. Max revive. Don't worry about anything. Oh, panicking about nothing, Elise again. Although I don't think I would use like a Electivire in like last game. Because I'm pretty sure like only ground is effective against Electric. Is it? Yeah, I think. I know ground is effective against multiple typings, but I think mostly primarily also used against Electric. Imagine working at this place, and you have to go by teleporter all day and be like, balls, why do I have to go again? It means I have to go to this one. I could have saved here, or healed here. I could have healed here, in the building. Double battle. Preggo is gonna be a problem. Like, Magnemite has a decent special attack. I know it's holding the metal coat, so like electric attacks are boosted, but still. Let's be annoying on the skunk tank. I think it's a special moves, but even Night Slash is Night Slash special. Night Slash is physical, right? Pretty sure special. Physical. Hey, another Stunky. Horse cookie. Not that many guns you have to fight in this thing, Jesus. I mean, some are not mandatory, but still. Need as a kid, nothing special. Huh. Hey, not a crow gun. Like, on the other hand, I think I should buy PP Max. And at least PP Max most of my moves if possible. Because, like, having 10 on, like, you know, Electro Ball, Flash Cannon, and Tri Attack is, like, limited. Oh. How long have you been busy? 45 minutes already, Jesus. Well, we're making quite some progression. Is this all the correct way? Where did the other two go then? Like, if this is the correct way, where did the other two go then? An elixir. Hey, great. This is the kitchen. What a toll. That's funny, like that out of the 3, I know it's a 1 in 3 chance, but still, I chose the correct one. The first time. Tyrus! Ah, I see, you must have been the trainer I'm hearing about. The food hardly one that's trying to stand up to Team Galactic. But I'd hardly expect to see the trainer as a mere child. I heard the Aura commanders had a rough time with you. Now while you're here, I can sense the day new. It's about Yuxi, Max, Sprit, and Elsa, correct? You want to save them. I don't have any need for them, I'm finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead, I could care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing them. But I must say, you're a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they not? You so came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitiful, useless emotions. That's logical and irrational. Pity and comprehensions are products of the weak and lacking human heart. We were compelled to come by here by such vicious sentiment. Make you get pain and heat to your heart. Come at me with a Murko. Is this quicker than me? Quicker? Or does it doesn't have Prankster, right? Still dead. And if you don't know what Nightshade is a ghost move that does damage equal to the level. If I'm correct. Unless it's yeah, super effective, but yeah, it was level 40. Are we gonna play this game that you get all the flinches that you want? I'm pretty sure I fought like many gold bats. Oh, this is a problem. I need you to hit one more Electro Ball. Does he has a Sneasel here already? Why does Electivire get the most XP, by the way? What does thing have dig? That's the question. Beat up, no. One hit? Was that not the 2 to 5 hit move? Beat up? Was that not like... I'll take it, but like... Like, why does Electivire get the most XP? The game is actively trying to push Electivire above, like, you know, the threshold level. Why did you Thunderbolt? Or, you know, why not? Interesting and quite curious. I beat you with one Pokemon, so, you know, be proud of that. Compared to what Pokemon and wasteful, such emotions are but mere illusions, and like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. This is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. It doesn't matter, I doubt you ever understood my position. Instead, I recognize that you are strong and curious to come along. This is your reward. I don't need a Master Ball, I've killed all my Pokemon. Ultimate Pokeball will infinitely catch any Pokemon in the wild, but it's not anything that I require. Like you trainers, I do not make my Pokemon my friends or partners. As a Crobat. That requires friendship evolution. These Pokemon tools instead I make the power of Pokemon my own. If you wish to save the Pokemon from the lake, take the Warp Panel out. I'm off to Mount Cornet. That's correct, Mount Cornet where you and I first met. I will send them out to do speak and then put an end to everything. Now I will bring about a new beginning for everything. I don't make my Pokemon friends. That's a Crobat. Hey, hello. I was told that you let them free. From Pokemon, there's nothing new I can say on those Central Balls. Why would you let a kid like you come freely? We Team Galactic take all that we need and we do not. But anyway, you take the trouble to come and let me welcome you. Hey, your boss gave the order to let them go. The fan setter. I will kick your ass just as hard as kick your boss. Like I have 20 HP. Like that. I forgot to heal. Yeah, that was about to happen. It was about to happen. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't you have like anything they can hit? Like Psychic will still hurt because it's not a dark type. Does Rain Dance Reflect? I probably like Light Streak. Still has Reflect up. Okay, that doesn't do anything. On the turn 3 of Reflect, I think. Can we play out the waiting game then? Like, do we wait? Nah, of course not. What was this last Pokemon again? Like a Cobalt? Right? Toxic Coke at this point. Wait, does this thing have dry skin? Is that why it set it up the ray? Ah. Hey, that doesn't do anything. And we're gonna be that toxic. I need to switch out because otherwise. I didn't know they actually use these combos in here. It's paralyzed. Haha. Loser. What are you gonna do without your rain, eh? Now that you're paralyzed and dead? Tough kid, but still pity the likes of you. Yeah, he can't help it that I won. What makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you with those 3 Pokemon. Press a button on the machine to set them free. No, I want to beat you again. And again. My boss crafted a red chain from the crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. The red chain was needed to check on something on Mount Coronet. That's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there. Oh well, a good point to end. We done the Team Galactic HQ and now it's time to go up to Mount Coronet. But let's first heal and end it there. I have to go to Mount Coronet, right? Yeah. Well, let me heal first and let's go to Mount Coronet. Wait, where was the... Up here. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. It's because it's becoming an hour. It's a good long enough episode with good amount of progression. We're getting closer and closer. But, how may, you know, the end of the adventure is becoming, you know, increasingly more insight and sight and that sort of stuff. The Elite Four is something I'm not looking forward to, and it's primarily because of the ground type that's in there and Cynthia. I have been someone who's been struggling a lot with Cynthia, and I might have to like level Pikachu a bit and get like Electro Ball on my own time. I don't know when I will do that, but such stuff. So, but yeah, next time we're gonna go to Mount Coronet Summit, and I think that will take like a good time, and then maybe move to Gyms 8 City, and after Gyms 8 City we'll go up the Victory Road. It might be 2 more episodes depending on thing. I think 3. So, you know, the Elite 4 is planning in my head and that sort of stuff. So this, like as I said, this story is coming towards an end, and it's been an interesting one and really a difficult one, I have to say, because of like the 5 Pokemon that you have. Normally, for example, in the Ghost Monologue that I did, you only had like, you know, yeah, like a bunch of Pokemon to choose from. So for one, you had like a Poison Ghost type that wouldn't be effective against, you know, the Grass type. There, or like a Ghost Ground type and that sort of stuff. But there was always that Dark type looming on the horizon. Here I have like 5 Electric types, and that's it. So if I don't have a Flying type, you know, to attack a Grass type, then so be it. But like, yeah. That requires me to be creative, but as you can see in the loss counter in the top left, I won't be able to do this in a nuzlocke, I think. Or through fashionable, like, nuzlocke. Hardcore nuzlocke, as I say. So, yeah. But I'm gonna leave it here, because this episode has been long enough, and it's reaching the hour mark, and it's nicely and calm. Yeah, we've been on some progression today for Gym 7, Lake Audacity, and the Team Galactic HQ. For now, I'm gonna say, I'm Elise, your pregnant Vtuber Transgender on the internet. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. I primarily focus on Project Diva and horror on this channel, but also do a lot of Let's Plays, including Pokemon challenges. Yes, I do. As you have seen with now the Electric type monologue, but also done a Ghost monotype block in the past, and plenty of randomizers. If you want to see a specific challenge, let me know in the comments down below. Go down there, subscribe and ring the notification bell, because I really appreciate if you support me. Well, you know, I can do this in my free time as hobby and that sort of stuff, because it does take a lot of time with writing lore, editing, but I do it with a passion, as said. But yeah, I primarily set on focus on Project Diva and horror, but also do a lot of variety stuff around here, including like Pokemon challenges, Call of Duty Zombies, Call of Duty Veteran Campaign Series, Binding of Isaac, Shadows Overloading, We Happy Few, you name it, I've probably done it. There's anything for anyone. Upcoming are like blueprints and make good choices also, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. At the bottom of my description is a link tree. In that link tree is my Discord in case you want to be part of my community. And stay up to date or talk to me. I'm the most active there. If you want to talk to me, that's your best shot and best place. I do respond to comments, but it takes some time maybe. And especially with the dating coming up ahead, that will be the best place to talk to me and that sort of stuff. So if you're interested, make sure to join that. I do also have an Instagram, Twitter, and Bluesky there in case you don't use Discord but want to stay up to date. Also my Twitch channel and VOD channel there in case you want to see how streams go, because I did upload or I did stream a few of these episodes live on Twitch and that sort of stuff. Also my Ko-fi and Patreon there if you want to support me a little more. With that, this is Preggo is gonna say, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and mytchials, see you in the next episode. Until then, bye.